can't really compare it to anywhere else because it's the only place that I've ever lived. And I grew up on a farm in southern Ontario. So I feel like my world within Canada has been very small. My graduate degree, my master's degree, was in geography, and all of that came of a curiosity about conflict and challenges surrounding water. And then one day I was rushing to catch a bus, trying to get to class, and my attention was caught by a poster. It was just a really interesting poster of bodies in motion, and I can remember that moment when I discovered the studio and a space that I would spend many hours in, investigating a passion that has always been. I have always danced. To me, it's incredibly beautiful. It's a powerful, vulnerable, strong way to learn about your body. I just can't help be moved by music, by rhythm, by melody. So for me, making a living doing what I love means creating the opportunities. And so that's the part that you have to get comfortable with. It's always uncertain. The work to do is to be okay with uncertainty and trust that your creative path will generate the opportunities that you need. Something that I try to offer is a pathway into dance. It's not necessarily to impress, but to communicate and to allow people to see themselves in you, not to be made to feel less than you. Yeah, I've seen in my classes that this idea of social change can be as small in scope as a student who connects better with her partner, or a student who talks about the impact that the skills he's learning in dance class have in his professional life. There's also an element of randomness that is incredibly intriguing, it's compelling, it's beautiful, especially when that randomness shows us something that we yearn for, connection or belonging or flow. I'm fortunate that somehow we've created, at least in some parts of the world, a culture where dance is only for dancers or people who have had enough to drink. And we've lost inhibition. I hear so many stories about how someone somewhere discouraged them from dancing. You have two left feet, you have no rhythm, you're too big, you're too small, you're too whatever. You're not good enough, you're clumsy, you're what, and you have no idea what those people were asking them to do. Were you asking them to stick their knee to their ear and they weren't flexible enough? I don't know, what's the standard? What's this goal we're all trying to reach? We're humans that move, and when you put it into that kind of frame, whether you're reaching for something on a shelf, or whether you've dropped something, or whether you've felt impacted by something, or whether you're excited about something, it all has movement. It all is in the body. It's body language. For me, it's unnatural for humans to be stuck in chairs or seats all day, every day. We're emotional beings. We're physical beings. Art has the potential to give people permission, a permission to think in different ways, to interact in ways that they may never have. So to me, those are important moments of evidence of social change.